Hello there, every pony. This is Silver Soul 1K. I have to apologize for not getting any uploads recently. I no longer have regular internet access at my abode, and therefore I have to go to the local library to be able to upload crap online. And since I don't really have very good modes of transportation, that is a bit of a problem at times. So until I get good internet access at my house, the uploads will not be able to happen quite as often as I would like. I apologize for that. But anyway, I am bringing you another little comedy flashfic. This is by TCSNxs, the same person who did End of Days, which I really liked End of Days. This one isn't bad either. This is Dirty Little Secret. I believe I said this was also a comedy fanfic. So, without further ado, let's get in and start this. Meeting you was fate. Becoming your friend was a choice. But falling in love with you, I had no control over. Author unknown. But sister, are you sure she can handle it? Celestia's question was perhaps rhetorical, but pertinent nonetheless. Luna was enjoying a bagel and coffee, while Celestia was enjoying a rather large salad with a vinaigrette dressing. Since Luna's return, the regents of the sun and moon often enjoyed a private luncheon time. It helped to get away from the stresses of ruling a country and gave the immortal sisters a chance to talk, without fear of eavesdroppers. Luna masked her contemplation behind a sip of coffee before speaking. She can. She has mastered all that she can do without making her a head or two taller and giving her the benefits. She's a hero many times over, and a current wielder of an element of harmony. She's done everything that she's been asked, and done so without complaint. More than that, I trust what is in her heart. I'm sorry, I'm not reading all that well right now. I don't know why. Celestia picked up on the undercurrents of Luna's response. She never doubted her sister's judgment or capabilities of the pony in question. Designates were often chosen for a reason even without their knowledge. In truth, Luna had become quite close with the cadre that were the elements. But she was closest to one of them, and all of this was a big step. It hasn't been done since Cadence, all those years ago. Granted, she's as capable as any pony since Starswirl, but are you certain she will accept? Luna understood her sister wasn't questioning her decision. She was simply playing Discord's advocate. I like that phrase, Discord's advocate. Joke on the devil's advocate. And she appreciated it. I'm certain, but it is her choice in the end. Of course, I would never force anything on such a pony. What Luna was asking took the power of 2 alicorns to do. Cadence was still in her teenage years compared to the length of time alicorns lived, and didn't possess much power compared to her aunts. Luna seemed set to go with it, but Celestia wasn't sure. I need time, Luna. Celestia spoke at length after finishing off her tea. It's a lot to consider, and I need to be sure. Luna rose from the table that was their little world during these luncheons. She trotted to her sister and nuzzled her. Take all the time you need. I have to start night court. Celestia watched her sister depart, and sighed while shaking her head. The regent of the sun knew the pony well, but such things were always tricky propositions. Once explained, most ponies understandably declined. Most viewed it as a curse in the end, but sometimes, just sometimes, they accepted. Dear Luna, please be careful. How wounded will you be if she rejected it? One of the benefits of holding a royal court at night was few ponies bothered to show up. After a very light schedule, Luna instructed her major domo that she wasn't to be disturbed. She quickly hoofed it to her private bedroom, locked it, went to the balcony, and flew west toward Ponyville. With summer wind flailing around her auroral mane, Luna kept up a quick pace, not for lack of time, but simple excitement. In truth, becoming an alicorn had its benefits. Nigh immortality and invulnerability, magic enough to level mountains, enhanced strength, and flight ability to rival the greatest of Pegasi. But with it came a power inevitably that every other pony. Wow, that's weird. But with it came a powerful inevitability. There we go. That every other pony you knew would succumb to the eventual moment of mortality. A pony without the strength of heart to learn how to smile again would be driven mad. Something that was left out of the history books during the time of Nightmare Moon was that such regents drove Luna into madness. She was determined that no pony else pay for a mistake she could have prevented. Not that Luna was overly worried. The pony she sought helped to cure her of her madness, and, being on the business end of the element's judgment, she felt the strengths of the individual ponies involved. Most keenly felt was the one she sought. She gained a keen understanding of her will. Seeing her destination was now close, she touched down behind a bush and approached the building with the stealth of a practiced thief. After checking to make sure she wasn't spotted, she drew closer to it. It was a building she snuck in and out of many nights, but she sought to avoid a scandal for herself and her friend. Actually, mare friend may be more appropriate a term. Since returning from banishment, Luna spent a lot of time with her, and the two had become very close. Other than the couple, Celestia was the only other pony who knew, and Luna could trust her sister. The dirty little secret between the two only added to the zest of their romance. It was like something from a lonely wife's romance novel. Luna would play the proper princess by day, making judgments and proclamations, entertaining various dignitaries, and generally keeping the country in trim shape. By night, she would often sneak out to her forbidden lover and reason for existing. Luna watched her mare friend through a window and chuckled. The object of her heart's desire was drying her hair before settling into bed. Luna noted that she purposely left the window open a touch. A wicked grin crossed the face of the Luna regent. "Oh, my love, how often do we do this?" Luna whispered. The entire place was silent. Shortly after, the light went out, and she moved to the edge of the dwelling. With the entirety of the place now quiet, Luna willed her magic into being. Luna managed the softest aurora she could muster, and took a gaseous form. Floating up and into the window, she willed herself back into normal form. True, she could have simply teleported in, but this was much more fun. Luna looked over the prone form of her love and felt her heart flutter. Whether she knew it or not, the sleeping pony was the embodiment of all the desirable traits one could seek in a lover. She was exceptionally kind and generous, never complained about the cards she was dealt, had an underrated sense of humor, and was honorable almost to a fault. All of these things combined to make her a beautiful creature, inside and out. As much as she was oblivious to certain things, it was cute in a way, much like her slightly exposed flank. Luna watched the sleeping pony's breathing with a sense of fascination. A smirk returned to her face as she considered the uncovered rear and her rather sharp horn. She craned her neck down a bit and poked the end of her horn into that surprisingly soft skin. The sleeping form's eyes shot open and quickly glanced around the room. Feeling around her flank quickly, she shrugged and went back to sleep. Another poke later in the same spot caused the hoof to fly towards the lamp on the nightstand next to the bed. The sudden invasion of light revealed a grinning Luna in all her glory. "Consarn it, Luna! I asked you not to do that!" Applejack quietly hissed while Luna's eyes sparkled mischievously. I bet most of you were thinking that would be Twilight. It wasn't Twilight. It was Applejack. Okay, that wasn't the best. That wasn't the best comedy fic. It was a bit slow until it got to the end, and then you find out it's Applejack, and it makes sense that I liked it. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it, and move on. But I liked it. Again, not sure how fast I'll be able to actually get up readings due to lack of internet access, but I will try to be at least. I will try to do it when I get the chance. I guess that's all for now. Have a good day, everybody.